Hey guys, Basic White Bitch here, and welcome to another video. This review is going to be Ariana Grande, Thank You Next. Ariana Grande is a pop icon at this point. She's a global superstar and released her first album, Yours Truly, back in 2013. And she continued dropping albums every second year, and then she dropped her best album last year, Sweetener. It was a very poppy and commercial album with multiple hits. At the end of 2018, she released her massive hit, Thank You Next, which reached #1 on Billboard. Now to 2019, she drops her 5th album, Thank You Next. The first track on the album, Imagine, is about a perfect world and a perfect relationship, but it's only attainable through imagination. It's a very catchy song and a pretty nice beat. My favourite part is when the keyboard comes in and brings an almost triumphant feel to the track. It's a pretty nice song. The second track, Needy, is a more vulnerable song about needing company of people she loves. She feels insecure and needs the emotional support from other people. She sings over a simple piano riff and some background vocals, and it's a pretty nice song. The third track, NASA, is such a catchy song. It's really catchy. It's about her being a star and needing space. That's why it's called NASA. The fourth track, Bloodline, is about friends with benefits. It's a really good song. She says that she just wants to have a good time with the person. In other words, she wants to, but she doesn't want to take into a full relationship. The instrumental is so uplifting and loud in a good way. The next track, Fake Smile, is about her dissatisfaction with her life as a celebrity. She doesn't want to act happy and put on a fake smile when paparazzi shows up or people want a picture with her. The track is really nice and soulful. The sixth track, Bad Ideas, is probably my least favourite track on the album. The beat is nice, but she doesn't really talk about anything. She talks about how she has bad ideas with her boyfriend or her ex. Near the end of the track, there's an awkward orchestral instrumental, and then she says, I've got a bad idea, and it goes back to the actual instrumental, and then it ends with the orchestral instrumental. The track just feels a bit all over the place. The seventh track, Makeup, is about how she likes to fight with her significant other because she knows that they'll have makeup sex. She uses a play on words when she says, I love it when we make up, go ahead and ruin my makeup. It's a pretty nice sounding track with a bouncy instrumental. The eighth track, Ghostin, is about being in a relationship but not loving that person and being in love with someone else. There's also some speculation that this could be about when Mac Miller died and she's mourning over him, and it's about Pete. The song even sounds like it sampled Mac Miller's 2009. She sings over a beautifully simple instrumental which is very spacey and soothing. I absolutely love this song. She sounds beautiful on this instrumental, especially at the end when she starts harmonizing. The next track, In My Head, is a pretty interesting song with an interesting concept. She talks about falling in love with a different version of someone than how that person actually is, if that made any sense. It's a really nice song. It's very interesting. The 10th track, Seven Rings, is the third single on the album. Even though I like this song, I can't help but make the comparison to Princess Nokia's song Mine. The choruses sound exactly the same. Soulja Boy even called her out for stealing his flow on Pretty Boy Swag. I can sort of hear it. Other than that, it's a really catchy song. Nice instrumental. The second to last track, Thank You Next, is my favourite song on the album. It's her best song, in my opinion. The track is about how she's moving on from her exes and how she grew from them. She talks about Big Sean, Ricky Alvarez, Mac Miller, and Pete Davidson, and how she grew from all of them. The track, as I'm recording this, is top 3 on the Billboard charts. It's just a feel good and a catchy song. The last track, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, is it's okay. She talks about being attracted to some guy at a party, but he has a girlfriend. I like the music video, but the song is pretty just okay. Overall, this is a great album. It's filled with a bunch of feel-good songs that sound great, and some have a meaning under it, like the song Ghostin' and Imagine. It's a very commercial pop album, but her voice makes the music so much better. She hits multiple high notes that no human should ever be able to make, like the song In My Head. Although some songs may lack in good content, she makes up for it for her beautiful voice. She has a lot of catchy choruses in this album too. It's a great album. I would like to see her experiment more with her voice and with the instrumental she uses, but her vocal performance all over this thing is just A1 on another level. Overall, an 8 out of 10. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see ya.